Let's see the review of MIUI 12.5 21.5.12 update on Poco X2. I have made a video on how to install this update. If you haven't watched it, the link is in the description box below. In this video, I'll be showing some features, bugs, benchmark, camera, etc. And yes, I will be showing the bugs and features at the same time. For example, if I am showing display and there is a bug, I will point out the bug there itself. So watch the video till the end without skipping. Let's check the about phone, my device. As you can see, the MIUI version is MIUI 12.5 21.5.12 and all specs. As you can see, the device name is Redmi K30. Down here, the security pair is of 5MA. The kernel version is 4.14 kernel. Now let's see some features. So in SIM card, you get Geo, and in this you get Volt, and it's working fine. Down here you get Wi-Fi calling. And as you can see the symbol, it shows VIA Wi-Fi, that is it is working fine. Then you get default for call, data SIM. Down here you get MI Mobile. It opens some Chinese site. And you get MI SIM. That is MI SIM services are provided in mainland China only. Down here you get MI roaming. In advanced section you get extreme mode, data roaming, mobile network diagnostic, etc. In portable hotspot, you get hotspot. And it's working fine. As you can see, it's working fine. And connection and sharing, you get MIUI plus beta, that is connect automatically, connection history, how to connect, special features, etc. Then you get MI share, cast, printing, VPN, airplane mode, etc. Down here you get NFC, but as our device is Poco X2 and our device doesn't support NFC, so it's not working fine. Then you get wallpaper and personalization. And this you get lock screen and home screen. And this you get lock screen clock. As you can see, you can choose the layout. Then you get lock screen owner info. And icons, you can choose the icons, that is style and icon size. Then you get font. And this you can choose the font style and font size. And wallpaper, you can choose the wallpaper and you can choose from library. Then you get ringtone, notification and alarm. At the last you get themes. In this you can apply a theme and add more themes from theme store. In lock screen, you get sleep, raise to wake, double tap to sleep and wake. Wake lock screen for notifications. Wallpaper cursor. Lock screen clock. As you can see, you can choose a format. Then you get display charging animation, launch camera, etc. In display, you get light theme and dark theme. And you can schedule dark theme. In dark mode options, you get adjust wallpaper to dark mode and adjust the text and background automatically. In brightness level, you get automatic brightness, sunlight mode and night mode. In reading mode, you get reading mode and schedule. In color scheme, you get auto, saturated and standard. Down here you get your temperature, that is default, warm, cool and custom. Then you get refresh rate. Here you can choose refresh rate, that is 60 Hz or 120 Hz. In font, you get font settings. In sound and vibration, you can adjust the sound and you can choose the ringtone sound, etc. Down here you get sound assistant. In this you get adjust media and sound in multiple apps, multiple audio sources and allow speaker sound. Then you get silent mode, silent media and silent mode, DND. Then you get notify about calls, notify about repeated calls, etc. In vibrate you get vibrate for calls, vibrate in silent mode and vibrate on touch. Down here you get profile video for incoming calls. In this you can add a video. In additional settings, you get dial pad tones, tap sound, screen lock sound, screenshot sound, delete sound and boot audio. At the last you get sound effects. So in this you get hi-fi audio, adjust sound to your phone, equalizer and volume adjustment. But as you can see, it's disabled. As you can see. Then you get headphone remote button and assign buttons. In notification, you get lock screen, floating notifications and batches. In app notifications, you can adjust the notifications. In notification shade, you can adjust shade, that is MIUI and Android. And you can group the notifications. Down here you get control center style. In this you get old style and new style. And you get smart home. In status bar, you get show notification icons, show connection speed, show career label, edit career label, battery indicator, hide notch and notch in individual apps. In home screen, you get default launcher, home screen, app vault, home screen search bar, navigation, that is buttons and gesture. Then you get fill cells of uninstall apps, lock home screen layout, icons. In this you get the same options. Then you get home screen layout, global icon animation, arrange item in recent. That is vertical and horizontal. That is this one. See, now it's vertical. You can choose the horizontal. That is this one, as you can see. Then you get show memory settings and blur app preview and password and security. You get screen lock, fingerprint and face unlock and privacy protection. In this you get the main options. There are many options for privacy. As you can see, the awareness and protection. In awareness you can see the app behavior when you tap on it. As you can see, you can monitor the apps. You can check which app was launched and what permission was it using. In privacy you get protect clipboard, receive notifications of deleted photos, detect privacy risk, app behavior, receive notification about the app behavior, etc. In protection you get network interception, privacy mask and private space. And down here you get lock app, password, secured keyboard, hide app, second space, dual app permission, location info and special permissions. In battery you get battery saver. In this you get ultra battery saver and you get screen time, that is digital well-being. And special features you get game turbo. As you can see, then you get video toolbox. In this you can enable or disable it, video toolbox location and shortcut location. Then you get tab plus, floating windows, second space, kid space, MIUI lab and light mode. As you can see, there are many features. Now let's check the AnTuTu score. As you can see, the score is 3,41,376. And for the storage test, the score is 21,808. Now let's check the safety net and run test. As you can see, it's failed. In DRM info, as you can see, the Widevine L1 is not working fine, and the main problem of the ROM, Google Play Services doesn't work. As Google is banned in China, none of the Google apps will work fine. So you don't get Play Store, nothing. But overall, the ROM is very smooth. Thank you so much for watching. I'll meet you in the next one.
What just happened?